Well, hey, I'm excited to share with you some great opportunities that you have to get involved in a group this fall. We're going to keep it real simple. All of our groups start the week of September the 12th, and you have several options, and we hope that everybody in our church chooses one of those. We have a group called Rooted, which is a 10-week study designed to help you connect with God, connect with His church, and to discover your purpose. We have women's Bible studies that meet on Monday night, men's Bible studies that meet on Tuesday night at both of our locations, and we also have life groups that meet in homes. So if you're on the fence and you're not really sure if you're ready to take a step and get more involved in groups, take a look at the rest of this video.
Well, I am so excited to get to talk to you two today, and I know you quite well, but not everybody knows you. So would you all just take a minute and tell us a little bit about yourselves and how you came to Lifepointe?
I am Bernetta Williams, and we started attending Lifepointe the first day this campus, North Raleigh campus, opened, and it's been a blessing ever since.
I'm Charles Williams, and I think that we had always thought to ourselves that we want to make sure that we found a place that we felt like we could grow. And so we were looking for a place to do exactly that. And as Bernetta said, we decided we'd come over to Lifepointe. And we came here the first day. Everybody was so welcoming. And as you see, we've never left. Great place to know God.
Oh, that is great. So you said you were looking for a place that you could grow. So tell me what that looks like for you. From that first day when you came in not knowing anyone, how did you take steps to make sure that you accomplished the goal of growing?
Well, from our first day here, John, I don't even know his last name, but he was one of the greeters, and he was so welcoming. And then from that experience, someone said, okay, you guys need to serve. We said, okay, we can serve. And I started serving in the parking lot, and that was not a good fit. It just was not. Yeah. And from there, we started facilitating the Connect team. And just the more we got to know people here, the more we got to experience people. And then you would always say, you grow in groups. I'm like, what's wrong with growing in my children? You always said we grow in groups. So then we started getting involved in groups.
Yeah. And I do think that the serving was a good way for us to get started. And we had that wonderful first experience when we came to Lifepointe. And everybody was so welcoming. And we felt like this was a good place that good people were going to come together and we were going to all learn about Christ. So that was a starting point for us. And as you said, we got to know a lot of good people. And the more that we learn more about what our mission was supposed to look like, the more we felt called to do even more in terms of, being involved.
Okay, so you started out serving parking lot, right? Right at the front. So at one point you made the decision that you were going to take a next step into a group. Can you remember how you felt at that time? Did you have any apprehension, or were you just like, I'm ready to do it? I mean, how did that feel, and what was your experience when you made that first step into a group?
Well, I was very fortunate. Our first group was a ladies group, and I had already gotten to meet several of the ladies through serving, and so it was just like a sisterhood. So from the moment that I started, it was just awesome. And then we went from that to, we facilitated a couples group, a marriage group, because we believe in the sanctity of marriage, and we've been blessed to have a very long and enduring and loving marriage. And from that, we joined a life group, and the couples in there have just been so welcoming.
I really do think that if you're going to experience the church, if you're going to experience God's grace and favor and the fullness of it, you do that in groups. I mean, we've learned so much from talking with other people, the struggles that they have, the good kinds, not just necessarily the things that are bad. That makes a great difference in my life and how I want to live my life.
That is awesome. So, Bernetta, if you could say one more thing to try to convince someone that they should give groups a try, what would you say to them right now?
The friendships that you'll make along the way. It's such a wonderful journey, and you realize you don't have to be perfect to be a part of God's kingdom. And you realize those people that you're serving with are not perfect, but you love them anyway. And that's what I would tell people. It's a good way to form an extended family. And that's what the groups have become for us.